What is the Fenkata? Every tourist who comes to Malta will hear about the Fenkata. What's so special about it? To us Maltese, it is special. It's a celebration. It's a wonderful meal to share for a feast day, for a special occasion. For the Feast of the Hymnaria, on the eve of the 29th of June, the Feast of St. Peter and St. Paul. It's all about rabbit. Rabbit. Probably our national dish. Off we go then to our village butcher. Let's find the plumpest rabbits for our Fenkata.
On this beautiful autumn morning, as winter approaches, we tend to think more of meat. We've had our fair share of fresh fish, a wonderful summer, and now it's time to dig in to some meaty, wholesome dishes. Takuru bean butchers have been here for over 100 years. Today, we're going to meet Conrad, fourth generation Conrad Schembri Korobin. As I mentioned, Conrad, I can vouch for Conrad's meat. I have been cooking it at home for over 25 years. We want to cook a rabbit or two, and then maybe I think we'll be tempted to take some of your Maltese sausage. Maltese sausage is a pork sausage, and what gives it its special taste? It is the garlic that goes with it. It is the parsley, but especially the coriander seed, crushed coriander seed, roughly crushed coriander seed. It's the fragrant, unique taste that gives it a character of its own. Local fresh rabbits. Do they come from around here?
Not very far, no.
Not very far, okay. From a farm somewhere here. Okay. And the rabbit you'll cut up for us into portion size, right? Okay.
Yesterday we marinated our rabbit in white wine, wild thyme, bay leaf and garlic. We left it overnight to absorb the flavors before dropping it into sizzling oil for a good fry-up. The rabbit must be well browned before we pour the marinade over it and let it simmer gently, covered until the gravy reduces and the rabbit is so tender that it's falling off the bone. Now, we mentioned the importance of the Fenkata as a celebration. The Fenkata has had a very checkered history in Malta. Rabbit has played an important part in our history. Going back some 250 years, wild rabbit abounded in our countryside. And it was hunted by the farmers, it fed the families, and it also got rid of a pest which would eat away at the crops. The knights of Malta, who ruled Malta at the time, were not too happy with this because they found less rabbit to hunt. So they passed a law saying that anybody caught hunting rabbit would be sent for a whole year rowing on the order's galleys. You wouldn't want to do that. Terrible, hard work. And this happened to be the last straw in a series of discontent. Led by the priests, the peasants revolted. The revolt sadly was put down fast. And the priests who led this revolt were executed, like the rabbits. So then rabbit is very meaningful to us in more ways than one. But the Fenkata is not a Fenkata without the spaghetti cooked in rabbit sauce. It's part and parcel of this lovely meal. Tomato sauce with bits of rabbit in it. Take out all the juices, take out all the flavor. Add some marrow fat peas and toss the spaghetti in the sauce for a couple of minutes. Let it absorb, let the pasta absorb the flavors. Now Steve here is finishing off the spaghetti, as we can see. Let it simmer just for a couple of minutes whilst the rabbit is almost ready to go, right Steve? The rabbit is almost ready to go. Guys, we're in for a good time. We're in for a good time.